Do you know any words in Russian?
No, not really. Nothing.
Why you got such a mustache and such a style of your beard, of no beard? Why?
Yeah, because why do people cut their hair in the first place? Why do people cut their hair?
But you shave here and left.
No, I have no hair.
Ah.
No, like a little bit, you know, but not like you, no. So I just leave everything as it is, you know.
Nice.
So, and I like the style, you know.
It's the style of your grandpa. No?
No, I don't think he had it. I don't know. When he was old, he didn't have it. He was more clean, you know. But I like the style because then people treat me different, you know. If I cut it off, we have normal conversation. How's the weather? Where you from? Too boring, you know. When I have a mustache, they tell me crazy stories. They're like, hey, I have this idea. Hey, you know this, you remember that. The conversation is much more fun, you know.
Nice. So, we are now in Sochi at partypoker Millions. You're the first time in Russia?
No, second time here. Last time also partypoker Sochi.
1 year ago.
Yeah.
How do you find Sochi?
I like it a lot. I like the mountains and the scenery, you know, look there, and it's really cool. And yeah, beautiful ladies, good casino, nice hotel, all we need.
I was watching at your Instagram and I saw many countries, Asia, Europe, and if to compare to other countries, to other casinos, where will be Sochi Casino and Sochi as a city?
Ah, okay. Like as a poker destination, I would say it's like an 8 out of 10. Like it's pretty good. Pretty good. Like the Asian.
Korea, Tokyo.
Yeah, I have a bit of a problem there with the food. You know, it's difficult for me to find food that I like. And
because you're a vegetarian.
I eat mainly vegetarian. I'm not strict or anything on it, but I eat healthy. You know, fish, also beef sometimes, but high quality. You know, and in Asia it's just everything in there. You know, like a beef, chicken, shrimp in one dish. You know, like come on. You know? So difficult to find some food there, and messy place, you know, and if they're messy place, I get messy too in my head. You know?
And if we can talk about players, Russian players, to compare to European, to Asians, what you can tell about their skills?
Yeah, I just tried to bluff a Russian player in the opening event here, and that was not a good idea. So the Russians, they don't like to give up so easily, you know. You can't bluff them so easily. I think it's like kind of the mentality, you know, that like you don't trust everyone, you know. It's not like, you know, you make business with everyone, so you don't trust everyone. So simple, you know.
And is there a difference between Russian players playing here in Sochi at home and Russian players at somewhere else, at Monte Carlo, Barcelona, where you meet them? Is the skill of them higher there outside, or no, or it is the same? And have you got any stereotypes about Russian players?
Yeah, I've learned from you, don't bluff the Russian player.
It was a joke. 2 minutes ago you busted out of the tournament, and one guy from your table said like, what are you doing? Don't bluff at the Russian player. The first sign when you enter Sochi airport after you've got visa is don't bluff against Russian fishes.
Yeah.
But I don't think that he was really fish, or was he?
I'm not sure, we didn't play too long. Yeah, I'm not sure. But to go back to your question, what are the players? Like the Russian pros, they are like really good. Yeah, like there's a couple of really good players and they travel around the circuit.
Top 3 Russian players for you.
Here the fish, Nikita.
Nikita, for
And
sure.
then the second guy is for Haley. Is
For
the
Haley.
name Timothy? I think Timothy or something.
Okay, for Heli Kuznetsov.
Yeah.
Timofey, Господи, вот,
Timothy something.
да, yes,
Yeah.
Timofey Kuznetsov.
Yeah, and Anatoly I met also a couple of times. He's also a good player.
Filatov.
Anatoly Filatov, yeah.
Nice. And tell me about just 2 words about fire yoga.
Fire yoga.
What you're doing, like yoga with the fire, and how do you call it?
Oh,
We call it fire yoga, no?
I called it fire yoga, yeah. So I was doing yoga over the fireplace. Yeah, there was a fireplace and I
Yes.
was doing yoga, stretching kind of over the fireplace. So I called it fire yoga, but it doesn't exist. You know, I was just making a joke. But, you know, like when you do stretching, yeah, let's say stretching, yeah, and it's like very warm, it's very easy to stretch. You can stretch much deeper.
Yeah.
So it was cool with the fire, you know, I made some moves. And it also, you can train like your focus. So if you go, you can try it with your hand when you go close to the fire. At some point it gets too hot, yeah? But if you really focus, you can go closer. If you really focus and be like, you can go closer. So these are all things you learn in yoga also. The focus.
Does these things, yoga, meditation, help you in poker? Like, okay, he put all in, and you're thinking, okay, maybe on the river with a 9. I feel it 9, so I will call. Do you have something like this or no?
Not exactly like that. First of all, it helps a lot with yoga. I mean, this is the fastest way. If you want to become a good player, I would say start with the yoga, because all the rest is just following. Yeah. How do you learn something the fastest? If you come with a yoga mindset, you learn the fastest. You learn to control certain things if you want to. You learn to recognize yourself, what's happening inside of yourself, and you also become better at understanding other people. So all this is included in yoga, and you know, yoga is not the stretching that you see. That is a small little part of it, and that is also there's also much more to it than people think. So yeah. And second question was if I feel the cards that are coming, like kind of like a feeling.
Yes.
I feel like I have a feeling like that sometimes, that I can read the future. Yeah. But I try to stay away from these things, you know, like it's very easy to think that you know the next card, you know, or like that you feel it, and you get all caught up in these things, and it's very difficult. So if something like that is, I'm very sure is theoretically possible in the highest, if you train it for years and years and years, but I don't think anyone is really able to do that right now.
Okay, you've got all-time money about more than 11 million dollar prizes, ETM, and why you joined the party poker team, pro team? So I don't think that you've got problems with the money or with the traveling or with the tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
So why you're a part of the party poker now?
I got to know the boss from party poker, and we got in touch, and he was so excited about the whole project, and wanted me to join, and then I said I'm in, you know. But still, of course, you know, 11 million, yeah, this is just a number, yeah.
You don't have 11 million in your pocket, everybody understands.
Yeah. So they're also paying good money, and they're very generous, and yeah, I also had a bit of like a thing where like, why do I play poker, you know, and what am I doing, and now I have like a second role, you know, something to do also on the stops, you know, and yeah, for me it's fun to promote party poker, and I'm on their side, you know, I'm against poker stars anyways, you know, so it works well for me.
Two best things about you and party poker?
Two best things about me and party poker. We change all the time. Myself, I change everything in my life. Like I try to upgrade it, improve it, change it. Party poker is doing exactly the same. So now, for example, I had a new idea. Yeah, they working on it already to implement it in a software. Big change, you know, big change. It takes 2 weeks, and they started to do it.
To make party yoga.
No. Okay, that would be take a little longer, you know. No, but something else, and yeah, that's really cool, you know.
Many people love to travel. I love to travel. Either what are top 3 destinations for you to travel, to take 1 week there? Top 3 places.
Like nothing to do with with poker. My number 1 favorite place is the East Coast in Mexico.
Okay.
Like Playa del Carmen, Tulum. This area is like super cool. If you guys want to stay there, also like the online tournaments then is at daytime, so you can play daytime and go in the evening.
I was there last year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good place, right? So yeah, that's one place. Second place, maybe Rio de Janeiro. If you guys are single, check it out. Third place.
Really, the best one for single guys?
Yeah, for Russian single guys, I think the best place is there because the girls like the white guys, you know.
Nice.
So it's like a different, you know. I'm thinking for you guys, you know.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And third place, still to find, you know. We find the top place. We gotta find it.
Nice. What are your plans for here, for Sochi, for like near 1 week? What are you going to play?
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of tournaments going on here. The Triton 50k is gonna
50k. You're going to play
Tuesday. Yes, I'm going to be playing that.
100k.
100k probably. Like I have to see a little bit how it's going. Yeah, if I keep bluffing off my stack to the fish, then maybe I should not do that. But
have you got any backers, or you selling some?
Yeah, I'm always selling action for like the bigger tournaments, you know.
20-50% or like 70-80%?
Yeah, more like 70-80% in a tournament like this, for sure. Yeah.
And what about main event by 5k?
Main event I will have like 60% myself maybe, and then swaps. You know, main event I won't sell the action. I will swap a little 5-5-5-5-5. And but the high roller tournaments I more just like sell big piece to a couple of guys. You know.
Is it possible for me to buy like 0.01% of 50k tournament? So like I can give you $50,
yeah,
and I will have 0.01%.
Of course, okay, deal.
Nice. So now I have to find $50 somewhere.
Yeah, and get the rebuy ready. Yeah.
There is re-entry, yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to be prepared to spend
50 is okay. You get that rebuy also on credit.
Thank you. It was a great pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys.